Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Convo Corner, where the people are given a platform to speak their mind, what troubles them, and to seek solutions to their questions. I am Miraba Lydia. Time is a resource that we all have in equal measure. What you do with it determines your success or failure. So in today's video, we are going to look at what are the importances of time management. And to help me delve into this topic is my guest. And without further ado, I'll let her introduce herself.
Hey, I'm Victorious.
Victorious, welcome to this video.
Thank you.
So the last time we had a conversation about time management. Yes? So today we are going to look at what is the importance of time management. And if you're not able to look at that video, kindly go and check that video. We talked about we talked about time management. So in today's video, we're going to talk about the importance of time management. So I know time is crucial. Time management is crucial in our lives, in our day-to-day lives, in each and everything we do, be it in school, be it in our workplace, be it at home when you're doing your house chores. Time management is very vital. Yes? So I want us to look at time management in all aspects of our lives. It's not only on our work when we are working, but all aspects of our lives. So be it like we are just home doing our chores here and there, like running our errands, all these require time management.
True.
So maybe you can give us the first point. What do you think is the importance of time management?
Time management is important because it reduces stress. Since you already have everything in order, you already know what you want to do that specific day, then you have less things to worry about. So there's reduced stress and anxiety. So when you have reduced stress, then the productivity becomes more because now you're working smoothly. So it increases productivity, it reduces stress.
Okay, then also when you manage your time properly, it helps you achieve more within a lesser period of time. Maybe if you had planned yourself, you're going to do maybe five activities in a day. When you plan these activities and you schedule time for it, and this time is managed well within the five activities, then you will be able to achieve all of them. But if you don't manage your time well, maybe here there are some distractions, or maybe something came up and then you are not able to follow how you plan your day, then it makes your work go for a longer time. But if you strictly follow what you've written down and the time allocated for each activity, then you will be able to achieve more with lesser time.
Yeah, that's true. Also, you have a better work-life balance since now you are able to get time for your work, for your professional time, and you also even have time for your other activities time. So it helps you balance work and life, since uki manage time yako, you already know that I can do this with this amount of time, then this amount of time I can go and play a game, do something that you like. So it helps you balance your professional life and your normal life.
Okay, yeah. And also when you manage your time properly, it helps you not to procrastinate.
True.
Like if you had scheduled some activities, they have to take place on this day, and you manage your time correctly, so it means that you will not procrastinate and say that because this activity today, it wasn't done, then I'll push it tomorrow. And when tomorrow comes, then something else comes up and you push it to the other day. Yeah. So that means that if you don't manage your time properly, then you'll have more procrastination. But if you have time management, you know, and you have like managed your time well, so it helps you to reduce the procrastination.
True. I also think another importance is this greater time freedom. Like you have more time free because you remember when you have not even set deadlines, you're just working at a just time way to now work to. Remember, you are limited because you are doing work repeatedly. Maybe you don't even have time for your friends, you don't even have time for your family. You get home, you find your wife is asleep or your husband is asleep, the kids are asleep, so you are never free. That means you go from work to sleep to work. So if you have managed your time, then you can have time to hang out with your friends, hang out with your family, so you have more greater freedom time.
So as at this point, what we can say is time management is very vital. Definitely it is. So if you want our life to run smoothly, then time management is one thing that we should focus on greatly. So because if you manage your time correctly, then it also helps you to achieve your goals and dreams as you've set them. So if you have a goal or if you have a target that this is what I want to achieve at the end of the week, at the end of the month, at the end of the year, when you manage your time wisely, it is very likely that you're going to achieve your goal and or dream within the specified time, other than when you're mismanaging your time and time is going to other things other than helping you towards achieving your goals and dreams. So time management is, it is very vital.
Another thing is less distraction, because you have managed your time, so all the time that you have, you're focusing it on work. So you have set a boundary whereby you don't want to be distracted. So you will notice that whenever you are working, then there are lesser distractions, or there is less or very minimum distractions, because you have already set a boundary that when I'm working, I don't want to do this. When I'm working, I don't want to pick my phone up unless it concerns my work. When I'm working, I will not check my email unless it concerns my work. When I'm working, I cannot chat someone, I cannot talk to you unless we're talking about work. So it helps you to minimize the distractions around you. And when you minimize the distractions around you, and maybe we are working in the same office, and maybe we are used to work 10 minutes, tunaongea kwanza 20 minutes. So hadi nikikuja kuongea na wewe nione huyo msee ananionyesha cold shoulder. So I will minimize coming. So that one will even bring seriousness to your other workmates. So we're like, so kama sina huyo wa kuongelesha, okay, let me also get back to work. So it minimizes distraction.
Okay. So also we said about productivity, yes? Oh, we didn't say. Okay, so it helps somebody to be proactive. And also, when you manage your time wisely, it means that you will have time for rest. You'll have time to rejuvenate. So if you have time to rejuvenate and rest well, so your productivity definitely will be high.
True.
And also you will have time even to work out, so your body will be in shape. So when you work out, your body will be in shape. That means that you're going to be productive in your work. In this, we are not saying it's a must to be work, but also, for instance, if for example you are an athlete, then you will focus more on training and hence producing better results. If it is at home, the same, and also at the workplace. So time management necessarily does not mean at the workplace only. It means in all spheres of our life. We have to manage our time wisely, so that we do what? We optimize, like, or we do things to our full potential. Yes. Yeah.
True. It also, you know, when you have managed your time well, you have more energy. Because remember you're resting,
Yeah.
remember you're working out, you have free time, so you have more energy. And this energy can help you do, you know, a lot of other things, including even increasing the productivity.
Yeah.
So it gives you more energy that you are not burnt out, you are not fatigued, you have energy for the next day and even for the day after the next one.
Sure.
So it gives you more energy because you're not working, you're not overworking,
Yes.
and you're not underworking. You're working according to what your body wants because you've already set your brain to that. So, you know, you have more energy, less fatigue, and less burnout.
Okay. So until this point, we want to thank you very much for being with us until here. So for anybody who has not subscribed to this channel, kindly do, and also make sure that you put on that notification bell so that anytime we upload a video, you'll be amongst the first people to be notified. So, and also kindly give us a comment, like, what do you think? What have you used? Which hack have you used? Which tool have you used that has helped you in time management? So Vicky, until there, so what else do you think we should do, or what is the importance of time management?
It increases focus.
Okay.
Because when you have increased focus, you can see big opportunities. When big opportunities come, you can grab them and move along.
Yeah.
But you know, when you don't have a good time, when you're not managing your time, remember you're not working on a schedule.
Yeah.
So utapata maybe you have an ongoing work, but kuna opportunity imekuja.
Yeah.
So unaiacha tu ipite because remember you even have work in your hand. But remember now, because you've already set a deadline, so you know that if I take this, then I'll be able to finish this and start this. So you're able to grab opportunities, you're able to achieve your goals, you're able to set your goals and achieve them because you're able to focus on them because you have free time, remember. So it increases your focus. Yeah,
it's very true. Also, Vicky, time management, as we've said also in the previous video, we said that it gives you a lot of time to think and plan. For example, if you set a certain goal and you have achieved it within the specified time, so it will give you time to think, like, okay, was it supposed to be like this? This target that I've achieved, was it the outcome? Is it what I wanted, or do I have more room for improvement? And plan also. But if you are in a rush, you don't have this time to even revisit what you did, or to counter check what you did, if it is the right thing or not. So you'll be in a rush. If it is at work, you'll be in a rush just to submit maybe the report. You know, if you are maybe training, you'll just be in a rush, but you will not be targeting like, oh, this is what I want to like achieve. So you will be more of like, let me just achieve it. But if you have planned your time and you achieved your whatever you wanted in time, so it gives you time to think, like, if that thing you did not do it the way it was, then you have time to correct it. And when you haven't managed your time, that is very hard to do. Yes,
that is true. Another thing it helps with, it makes things simpler and easier, since it helps you to identify your goals. To the same way we said, it helps you make a to-do list.
Yes.
And so by this, because you've already identified what you want to do, then you can invest your time and energy on these goals and dreams. So hence you get the outcome and the results that you really want. Because remember, if you don't have good time management, you don't even have time think about your goals, especially if you're busy.
Yes.
So you really don't know what you want. Even the money that you get, you really don't know what you want to do with it, because you have not identified your goals and dreams. You have no time to think about them.
Yes.
But when you have already planned for your time, you know what you want, you can invest your time, you can invest your energy, you can even invest your money on your goals and dreams.
And also, at this point, I also want to talk to young people who are in maybe college, who are in secondary school. You know what happens when you get to high school and maybe you are in Form 1 or you're in your first year college. You think that you have a lot of time until that, before the end of the 4 years or the 2 years or the 3 years exam comes. But for you to realize that if you spend your time wisely during your first year and your second year in high school and your third year, at least when you are in your fourth year, it will help you so much. Yeah? But most of us, we want to be in a rush. When we are in Form 4, that is when we want to do everything.
And then your mind collapses.
Yes. So when you're in Form 4, you want to sleep at 3 and wake up at 5 a.m. You see? But when you are in Form 1, you will sleep at 9 and wake up until the teacher will come with a cane maybe to bed. That is when you wake up. So even in school, I wish these young people knew that it's high time that I start working hard from my first year of high school. At least itakuwa na less burden when you are in Form 4. But most people, if you are in college and maybe your course takes three years, then the last year is when you want to do everything. The last year is when you want to wake up early. The last year is when you want to to revise. The last year is when you will have groups, like discussion groups. Let these discussion groups be there from the word go. Let the discussion groups be there from the word go. Even to teachers. Stop encouraging students to form these groups when they are maybe in the last third year, maybe or fourth year, because that is what they do. Encourage these things when just they go to school, the young people go to school. Encourage this because it will help them a great deal. Because I don't see any point of saying when I'm in Form 4, or let me say in primary school, most students wanatia bidii ama unaona mtu amekosa kwanza kutoka nje akiwa maybe class 8 because they want to make it and maybe go to a better high school. But this thing angeanza mapema ingempia less of a burden. Mwana sasa. So for me, time management kila mahali. You know, yani lazima tuzingatie time management. Be it in school, be it mahali popote. Yes.
And I think so inaanza na nyumbani. It's up to parents. You know me, my mother used to tell me you have to keep time in life and up to date. Ngori. Lakini nakumbukanga, especially when I'm late, I always remember she used to tell me you have to keep time, because the first thing, even when you're going for an interview, you achana na impression. Time umefika saa ngapi. So time really matters, especially in the outside world. Time really matters. Utapatiwa appointments huko nje, that time will really matter.
It's true.
How late were you, how early were you. Kuna mtu ataona your seriousness by how early you showed up.
It's true.
So inaanza na hapo home, just train them pole pole tu. It doesn't have to be a big task. Just even talking to pole pole, it will really help.
Maybe when they're at home, when you need to go to church, make sure that they are there on time. Maybe if it's setting the table, when you want to let it be on time. Like everything to be on time. Let us not be African timers. We want to do a last minute rush each and every time. So it saves a lot. It saves a lot when you manage your time wisely. Sana mimi kwa masomo. Mimi nitasema inasaidia sana. Ukianza kumanage time yako. Alafu pia kwa kanisa. Unajua kuna wale watu wenye wanaenda church kama wamechelewa.
True.
Ni kama tu it's like they're going just to appear in church. Like mtu aonekane tu alifika. Either ikuwe ni Saturday ama ni Sunday. So wacha tukuwe na time management ndio hata vitu za church zisitupite. Because hebu imagine umeenda church saa 5, watu wengine wanaenda church saa 2. Definitely kuna ile kitu yenyewe sorry, kuna ile kitu yenyewe wewe umelose. Ni watu wengine wenye walienda mapema wamefanya nini?
Umepata. Kwa hivyo hiyo tabia ya kwenda church ukifika na ndio sasa watu wengine wamesimama karibisha pastor, that should stop. That is not, unless it was an emergency that could not be avoided. Hapana. No.
Because even them they say that the early worm catches early bird catches the worm. So at a church the moment umeenda late kuna vitu zingine zitakupita. Na pastor hata rewind.
True.
Unaona sasa? Yeah, so at least in all spheres of our lives, let's manage our time wisely. It helps a great deal. If you are a parent, kindly try and start monitoring your child and emphasizing the importance of time management in their lives. So anza kuwafunza pale wakiwa wadogo. Kama ni kujitayarisha kwenda shule, wacha mtoto akuwe on time. Kama ni kujitayarisha kwenda kanisa, wacha mtoto akuwe on time. Sawa sawa. Kama kuna task yenye umempea and then they're supposed to maybe finish at a certain time, let them manage their time wisely. And I hope to, at this point I know it's kind of you've exhausted our points of the importance of time management. And as I said earlier, if you have subscribed to our channel, we thank you very much and thank you for being part of this community. And if you haven't, kindly subscribe and put on that notification bell so that each and every time we upload a video, you'll be amongst the first people to be notified. So hope these tips and the importance of the tips, we gave the tips of time management. If you haven't checked that video, kindly check it out. It's in our it's one of the videos that we've done recently, so go check it out. You see the tips, what you can do to help you manage your time. And also for today's video, we hope that it has helped you on the importance of time management. Until next time, bye.